Yeah, welcome to this session where we are talking about business. We intend to have 12 sessions, very small ones, to assist you. Why are we doing this? We are doing this because we have had quite a number of trainings on what we call a master's class, and we have seen the impact it has on many young people and others who are not very young, and it is changing the way people look at business and they look at life, and it is developing people to become better for themselves and to become better for others, to become better for this world. And we are really excited that we can come to you in your space to also share a bit of our master's class in explaining a number of things that we believe that can help you. So this day we want to come to your space and talk to you about yourself and your business and your personal growth. And one area that we really want to discuss is yourself, because whether it's in business or whether it is in life or in whatever thing you do, you are the most important asset to yourself. You can't have any other asset. In fact, your academics are not your best asset. You are other things like intellect or whatever else you think may not be your best or your greatest asset. The greatest asset is the wholesale of your being and the attitude you take to life. So today I want to put it this way. As we start, it's good for you to know that if you want to get into business, there are three things that I want to discuss that you must have. One, you must learn to be confident of yourself. You can't be anything in life where you are the main asset, where you are the most important person in it, where you yourself are not immersed into it. And when you are immersed into it, one thing that must be the real thing is who you are. How confident are you on what you want to do? So the first thing you need to do is to know that you are enough in what you want to do. You have enough in what you want to do. And that's why I normally encourage anybody who wants to do anything to start and start early, so that you can grow with it, you can learn from it. And after learning from it, you can be able to grow small bit after small bit, small bit after small bit, until you reach where you intend to be. So the first thing you must know is that you must believe in yourself. Nobody can emphasize this enough, because whenever you don't believe in yourself, in anything you're doing, you become weak. You become an individual who has no strength or who is not empowered. Even if you have the knowledge in your mind, even if you have the skills in your fingers, the most important thing is you must believe in yourself so that you can be able to express the skills you have confidently. You can move out there with one heart, with one mind. You can develop faith, strong faith in what you are doing by, first of all, developing faith, strong faith in what you are able to do, where you are, the way you are, because you must start somewhere. And you never start, must mention this, you never start when things are at their best. You don't wait for that best time to start, because you may never really exactly know what the best time to start. You start when your heart has caught it and you feel you need to do it, whatever it is. If it is that business that you've been dreaming about, don't dream always and tell people about your dreams. Dreams never feed men. What feeds men is converting dreams into results. And this is our calling, I believe, in this planet. Every individual must pull their dreams and make them become results. And those results are what becomes useful for the community, for yourself, in whichever place you are. So I want to emphasize that you must first of all sit back. Refuse those things that make you small. Refuse those things that make you think you are not able. And one of the things I must mention this day, that you must do is you must learn to reject rejection. That is one main principle you must have in your mind and make it strong. Learn to reject rejection. Because in this world, you'll be rejected. There's no doubt about it. Don't expect to be accepted in whatever you present. Don't just imagine that you must succeed immediately you start doing something. You will be rejected even by some close associates, some close people, some family, and anybody. You may be rejected in the market even when your product is rejected by it not going the direction you wanted. You may feel like you are rejected. I want to emphasize, you must not be defined by these things. You must rise above rejection because you are confident of what you are doing, and that's the only way to become strong. The only other way to succeed carefully about that is whatever you are doing, become consistent. Become consistent. Become consistent. Become consistent. Do it today. Do it tomorrow. Do it the day after tomorrow. Pursue it. They say, when you want to do something that is difficult, you do the difficult thing until it is done. When you believe in yourself, you have confidence in yourself, you do not just do those easy things that you think you should do. You do those difficult things. In fact, I have learned in the years I've been in business, I think for the last over 3 decades, one thing I've learned in the last 3 decades in business is that the harder it is, the better it is. The harder it is, the more productive it is. The harder it is, the greater levels it takes you. And therefore, you must be willing to pursue and push on. Because as you move on in anything, like in business, you go on learning. What you need to know is that every place where you fail is a lesson, it's a class. So as whatever you're doing, don't think you've failed. You have not failed. Learn from it, don't stop. Learn again, don't stop. Learn again, don't stop. Learn and learn from all the things that some people would call failure. That word failure, Lily, must be one word you must be very careful about, because it is the one that denies you that self-confidence. When you feel like you are a failure, when you feel like you are failing, when you feel like you are not getting what you wanted to do, and maybe you close. You might have a business and then you close it. By closing a business does not make you a failure. No, closing a business is a moment of learning and self-reflection and getting to understand and know it better and continue moving on. So you push it forward. That's the way to go forward. That's the way to be confident with yourself. Now, the next thing that will give you a lot of success, one thing that will give you a lot of success anytime when you do it, is that ability to believe that you are able to become a big mountain, grain after grain. The Everest is made of grains of sand. It's made of grains of soil. It's made of grain of earth. It's made of small grains, and it has become a huge mountain. You build your mountain grain after grain, grain after grain. It is that way that you become somebody who have grown confidently and is stable, because stability comes by establishment. And to establish yourself, you can't do that overnight. You must allow yourself to get deep in understanding, in learning what you're doing, and then you do it with strength and with courage. That's the next thing you must also do. One other major thing that will make you confident in this life and also make you successful is to be a person who learns to ask questions. In whatever you are doing, look for people who know what you believe you need to know. Look for people who are ahead of you. And when you sit with them, ask, ask, ask. Keep on asking. Ask more questions. Men learn by asking. Whenever you meet a person who is higher than you, shut your mouth and open your ears. This is a principle. This is the way to do it. Because by shutting your mouth, you are able to listen and learn the wisdom, the knowledge, understand the understanding that that person who is above you have. And when now you know, knowledge gives you confidence. You know, I can do this thing. Because knowledge has given you confidence because you have known. So you move forward knowing I can do this thing. And you know you can do it because you are confident. You know you can't be discouraged because of those small things that happen in life. You become confident. So even if it doesn't go your way, you don't call it a failure. You don't fail. You learn from it and you become more confident as you go forward. It is therefore very, very important for one who wants to enter into business or is in business to be able to understand these basic principles as a foundation. Because whenever you start something without a foundation, it doesn't become strong. The deeper the foundation, the stronger the building will be. In fact, the deeper the foundation, the higher a building can go. So this will also, for you to be confident, you must learn. You must empower yourself. Learn, read books. Even as you ask questions, read books. After reading books, go attend seminars, watch videos that like this one that talks about business. Learn. Make it your purpose to learn every day. Make it your intention to learn every second. Make it, don't let a day end before you have learned something. It is very important to learn because by growing your mind, by growing yourself, you become confident and you are well informed and you are well taught. It becomes a fundamental principle when you start now growing in business. Already you started, as I said, you start early, you are continuing to learn. There are questions that are coming, there are questions that you've asked a lot, and then on top of it, you learn, you empower yourself. It is obvious that as you grow and become confident. I must also say one other thing. If you have to be successful, like I've said before in another video, you must learn that fear is natural, it's normal. So whatever you fear is okay. Fear has no problem. Fear is a fundamental part of the human race. It is a survival instinct that we were given that we can be able to survive. But one thing you must know is that your background brings trouble to you because of the things you have been told that make you think you can fail. I want to bring it to you this day that you must move always against what you fear. Because what you fear, it is simply telling you you have not reached here. And here is where you want to come. That's what fear tells you. Fear is telling you, hey, you have not reached here. So you may fear to go there. But when you go against the fear and you get there, fear is dispelled. It is no longer fear. You realize you can make it. So you go on growing and growing yourself, growing your capacity to handle things. That is the best way to move forward when you want to learn and do something in business. One other thing that I must bring to you is that as a human being, you must learn that you are not alone here. Your products are not made for you. Whatever you want to do, even like this video I'm doing, I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for you. I must recognize you, and I must learn to hear your feedback, whatever it is. Even if you say something I don't like, that's it. In fact, when you tell me the things I like least, that's the best, because it makes me better for you. It makes me be able to reach you better. So as you are there, learn also to look at those things that pull you down so that they can be feedback to you. And by them being feedback, they push you forward. And by pushing you forward, you become better. And when you become better, you don't become better for yourself only. You become better for me, you become better for your family, you become better for your country, you can become better for the world. In fact, this video is not made for the Bill Gates of this world, and it is not made for the Jack Ma's of this world. It's not done for the Elon Musk of this world. This video is made for you who wants to be where they are. It's made for you who is starting. It's made for you who doesn't even know how to start it. You are that person. You might be an employee or you must be in business that have been hard. I want to tell you what I've learned for the last 30 and more years is what I'm telling you. This is not book logic. It is experience. And I believe that experience is the best thing because I want you to start higher than where I started. This is why I'm making this to you. You can't start where I started. You can't fail where I failed. It's not right. That's why we are human and we are one. You must learn from me, and that's what I'm telling you today. And therefore, I want to bring it to you that I want you to look at those things I've talked about, consider them carefully, and then decide to act. And by that decision, you become somebody worthwhile, because you'll never be anything without deciding. The final thing I want to say is that you must learn, and learn quickly, not to give up quickly. Whatever it is, don't give up quickly. Don't give up at when you are just about to make it. Most people on earth give up when they're just about to make it. Don't give up. Pursue it strongly until you reach where you intend to meet. That is what I want you to learn this day, and keep it in your heart. Thank you.